'cause every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. So today's look is on this gorgeous bronzy goddessy makeup tutorial. I've used lots of like deep browns and oranges, kind of thing, like caramel, more than oranges I would say, and shimmers and glitters and just so many different types of things to achieve this look. I also purchased the Violet Voss highlighting trio. This features in the look because they are just so gorgeous. They create this gorgeous like inner goddessy glow. They literally have brought this look together. Like, I feel like if I was lost out in the woods at night, I would be able to reflect the moonlight from these highlighters. They are so gorgeous and they just reflect light. It's so beautiful. So if you guys are interested in how I achieved this makeup look right here, then please stay watching. Hey guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. If you are new, welcome. So first of all, I'm going to start with my skin because like usual, it's just breaking out, it's not happy. So I'm going to start off by priming my skin, and I'm using my Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer to help fix some of the redness in my skin and also help clear up some of these really aggravated breakouts and things like that, just to make them more duller in tone so that my makeup looks more like seamless and perfect on my skin. I swear I friggin' love this primer because it like clears up all of like the redness and aggravation in my skin. Ignore this though guys, this is just an angry area. But like, look how much it's already cleared up the redness and smoothed out my pores and makes it look airbrushed. I absolutely love that primer. So now that I've let it settle into my skin and it's like done its thing, it's gotten all my skin to look as like, you know, seamless and as beautiful as possible, I can go in with my foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Revlon Colorstay foundation in the shade Medium Beige. And I'm also going to go in with my Invisiwear foundation in the shade F200 because I want more tanner skin for this bronzy look that I'm going for today. And I also just use whatever's left on the sponge just on my eyes to kind of even up the tone. And I'm just going to go with concealer anyways, but it just helps even the tone up a little bit more. So once I've done our foundation, we can move on to concealer, and I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer in the shade Medium Beige and placing that around my eyes and blending that in with my beauty sponge from Chi Chi. I didn't want to highlight with the concealer today because this is a bronzy look, so I want to be pretty bronzed up, so I'm keeping a concealer that's close to my skin tone. And I'm just placing that on because I didn't want anything, like I said, to highlight the face in general. Like, I just wanted to be more tan. And I'm also priming my lids with this concealer so that they're all neutralized and there's no veins or redness showing through. To set all this in place, I'm going in with a translucent powder from Classics and just basically baking all that concealer in place and lightly dusting it over any places that I get oily, because I am a combination oily to normal skin type. So I want to set my T-zone area and around my nose area to stop it from, you know, getting cakey or oil seeping through and making me look greasy during the day. So now that I've done my baking, I'm just going to wipe it away quickly to just dust the excess away that we don't need sitting on our face anymore because the concealer is now baked in place. So I quickly went ahead and already did my brows. I'll leave my brow routine linked down below if you guys want to check it out. But otherwise, let's move on and continue with the skin, I think, and then I'll move on to the eyes. So I've actually gotten this new Violet Voss highlighter trio. I'm actually so excited. So it's got a bronzy shade in it, like a couple of bronzy shades. So I'm going to use that along with my bronzing powders and things like that to give a bit of glow to the skin, because this is a really bronzy, glowy skin look that I'm kind of going for. Oh, it's so beautiful. Like, oh, it's so gorgeous. So I'm going to go in with my usual NYX contour and highlighting kit and grabbing the tan shade from the kit. It's a very warm undertoned brown. I'm just going to give like a real nice bronze to the face, so in all the places that the sun would naturally hit is where I'm going to start bronzing the skin. And be careful with these NYX powders because they are very pigmented, so you always want to go in with a little bit at a time and just build up. Make sure to hit your temples so it's like a 3 shape from the face to the jawline, and I'm also going to bronze the body as well, so that you get a nice natural kind of sun-kissed look to the skin. And I'm using a big fluffy brush to do this because it's going to apply the skin in a more spread out area instead of being more focused, so it's more naturally bronzed rather than contour. Don't forget the décolleté. And then just go back in with your beauty blender and just kind of puff it onto the skin to help the products all melt in, so it looks more like skin and a nice tan rather than just product sitting on your face. Next I'm going in with my Violet Voss highlighter trio, and I'm going in with Star Glow, and I also might dip into Unicorn Luster as well and just start giving a bit more glow to the skin and just get that gorgeous highlighted dewy effect. I'm just placing down all the places that I bronzed up, and again don't forget the décolleté. So your collarbones, shoulders, any high points that you want to give a bit of glow to. Oh, I've just got such a luminous glow. Like, it's not like it's powdery, it's very natural glow. Like, it just sits on the skin and gives it a very glow from within kind of glow. Kind of like the Hourglass Ambient Light powder. It's kind of like that. Like, it just gives a very natural glow. It's so pretty. I love it. And to contour, because I want nice sculpted cheekbones, I'm going in with the Cool Tone Brown from my NYX Contour and Highlight Kit called Sculpt, and going in with a fan brush, I'm just going to sculpt out my cheekbones. So because I want it to be a bronzy look, I'm not going to go in with any blush today. You guys can, if you want, you know, a bit of colour to the cheeks, but I just want to keep it very, very bronzy. So I'm going to highlight the skin now, and I'm going in with this Moon Gleam highlighter from the Violet Voss palette and placing that on all the high points of my face. And to intensify this highlight ever so slightly, I'm going in with my Mary Luminizer by The Balm and placing down all the high points of my face with an eyeshadow brush, just to place it in a more focused area so it really is intense and really glowy. So I'm basically just reflecting the sunlight off of my skin. It's just amazing. I just want a really, really glowy skin look. And just to set all the makeup products on my face in place, I'm going in with my Skindinavia finishing spray in oil control, just to spritz over my face to help the powders melt into the skin so that it doesn't look all powdery on my face, but it actually looks like skin. And that is the skin basically done. So we're going to move on to the eyes now. So like always, I'm going to start off with a transition shade to help the other shadows blend into each other really smoothly. So I'm going to go in with this Morphe 350 palette and grab this very neutral brown shade. It's a couple shades darker than my skin tone, so it's perfect for a transition colour. And I'm placing that in my crease with a 228 Zoeva fluffy crease brush. And I blend that up pretty far towards my brow bone because I'm going to be placing other colours on top, so I want it to really transition seamlessly. Next I'm taking this really warm tone brown from my Morphe 35W palette, and I'm going to place that in my crease with this soft crease brush from Zoeva, the 221. And I'm placing most of this product on the outer corner of the eye and blending whatever's left towards the inner corner. Really just blowing it out and making it smoky as smoky AF. Then I go back in with my fluffy crease brush from the beginning and just buff out any edges. Next I'm going to go in with my Caramel Melange Zoeva palette and take the Aftertaste gorgeous like caramel orangey kind of colour. It's a very browny orange colour, and place that with a very fluffy brush in and out in the crease, and doing the same thing as before, focusing it on the outer corner and blending whatever's left towards the inner corner. And again, go back in with your first fluffy brush and buff out any edges. Next I'm going in with Liquid Center and placing that all over my lid from inner corner to outer corner. So next, to deepen up this outer corner, I'm going to go in with my 350 Morphe palette and place this brown shade on the very outer corner of my eye with a petite crease brush from Zoeva. Then I go back in with that soft crease brush and just buff out the edges. Then I'll take that fluffy crease brush again from the beginning and just buff out the edges to make sure it's nice and seamless. Finally, I'm taking these two deep brown shades from the Morphe 350 palette and I'm placing them on the very outer corner of my eye to deepen it up. And I'm using a pencil brush to do this. And I'm just packing it on the outer corner. And then using the side bristles to slightly blend it into the shimmers. And I'll grab that petite crease brush again and just blend out any harsh lines just on the very outer edges. Using a soft touch, nothing too hard. You don't need to push too hard with the bristles, just the very tip of the brush. And I want to deepen up the outer corner a bit more. I just use little soft circular motions. And I'll go back in with that soft crease brush. Next I'm taking this Colour Tattoo Pure Pigments from Maybelline and placing this on the very centre of my lid with my finger. And it's in the shade Improper Copper. Just for a bit of like browny coppery shades on the lid so it's not too orange. Because I want it to be more bronzy than orange. Next, for a bit of highlight to the eyes, I'm going to go in with Moon Gleam from my Violet Voss highlighter trio and place that on the very inner corner and brow bone. And I'm bringing it slightly under the inner corner lash line just to open the eyes up a little bit more. Then I'll go back in with my soft crease brush and just buff out the highlighter to kind of help the oranges and browns mesh into that highlight so there's not a harsh line. And then I'll go in with my first very fluffy crease brush and then blend out all the edges. For mascara and lashes, I'm going to go in with my Mega Plush Volume Express mascara. So for lashes, I went in with my Bambi lashes and then I applied some individual lashes from Napoleon on top to make them really full and voluptuous and fluffy, because that's what I kind of picture as like a bronze kind of goddess look, is very bronzy, very fluffy, very flirty lashes kind of thing. For the eyes, I'm going to place a black BYS Kohl liner in my waterline and tight line. For the bottom lash line, I'm keeping it really simple. I'm going in with this transition colour from the Morphe 350 palette. Next, I'm going in with this deep brown shade from my Morphe 350 palette. And I'm taking that on a definer brush and really wiggling that product tightly against my lash line. Then I'm just going to smudge it out, like blend it out as well. And blending it, I just turn the brush on its like side and I just kind of like blend out that brown just a little bit. Then just place on some bottom lash mascara and the eyes are done. So for lips, I went in with my Zoeva liquid lipstick in the shade Clear Message and then went right over top with my 3D Effect lip gloss just for some really glossy lips. Because I wanted a really like nudie brown lip and I feel like these two just created a very gorgeous like end product. And this is the finished look, guys.
Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
So thank you guys for watching this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did like it, make sure to give a big thumbs up. And also if you do want to subscribe to my channel, I would love you guys to join my YouTube family. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Have an amazing day. I love you all so much and I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Love you guys. Bye.